We have been using the product, especially Terracare. It's very good.
I think that Prife has shown that they have the ability and the capacity to be number one in the entire world.
This is it's a truly amazing product that helps so many people.
This is the amazing equipment. It makes me sleep so well.
每位的演讲讲师在台上的激励跟演讲，对我来说都是一个非常大的冲击跟感受，也是一个非常好的学习跟体验。
可以到达的效果是我们在保健市场是前所未见的，而且呢，这个产品真的是可以帮助全世界的人。
Let us work together, hand in hand. Bring the world healthy, beauty, and wealthy.
Wow, wow, wow. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this most exciting call filled with enthusiasm, filled with energy. And we are going to create a mighty force of momentum on this call. So to each and every one of you joining us here right now, it's such a pleasure to welcome you. Jump into the chat right now. Let us know what country that you are representing, wherever you are logging in from the planet, and we will give you a shout out. We will call your name. We will big you up. We will big you up and your country. Let us show the entire world on this chat how big we are, how grand we are. My name is Dwayne McAnthony, Mr. DMA, originally from Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean region. And I operate out of Romania, representing Europe as well as Africa. So, you know, I'm a man of many passions, many countries, many families, and creating a massive global momentum. And on this moment, on this day, on this call, we are representing a global team. Each and every one of you would have been contacted by someone a couple of weeks or months ago about this company and about this product. And you personally have seen how powerful iTerracare is. You have seen how powerful our company is. And we are just getting started. And as we immense this call right now with so many great news and enhancements and our most powerful leaders, of which I have the privilege to bring on, you will recognize that Prife is on the course to being absolutely the #1 company in the world. So if you are now logging in, jump in the chat right now. Let us create a massive energy on this call. Let us know what country we are coming in from. And already I'm seeing Italy is in the house from Ronaldo, Ghana, Michael Banty from Ghana, Bernard from Dominica. Hey, how are you, Mr. Bernard? We have Bunny Denia Akoda from Canada. I'm seeing South Africa. Qatar is in the house. Wow. Michelle from Florida, USA. And of course, we have our powerful team, all the team members from Philippines. So if you're from Philippines, give us some flames and some applause, all right? I know that great things are happening from the Philippines. Blaze Haley from Qatar. Wow, the messages are just keep coming in. Maxwell from Nigeria. Trinidad and Tobago, Cherise. We have California, Italy once again, Milan. That is Angela Calara. I wonder if I can call all of these names. So let's give it a try. We have people coming in from London, the UK, people watching from South Africa, from Rome, Italy, Alberta, Canada, Etel, Renzel Nzumbrele from Nigeria. Wow. Qatar is in the house again, and Philippines, Namibia. Oh, welcome Namibia, Nigeria again, South Africa. Let's see if we have any new countries coming in. We have Illinois from USA, of course, guys. As you type your countries, we want to welcome everyone. Malawi. So Africa, the whole continent of Africa is fully represented. Guys, we are great to be here to talk about this company and to introduce our powerful leaders. You know, I was first introduced to this company a couple of months ago myself, just a simple phone call. from my friend and my brother, who is my sponsor from Ghana, Africa, Dr. Was, who is now recently appointed as the CEO of Prife International in the African region. So, I'm very grateful for that. So congratulations to Team Africa. You have an amazing leader. But in that conversation, he said to me, Dwayne, I want you to look at a product that I believe is really creating an impact across the entire world and which can have an impact on your personal family. And of course, because we are brothers, we were already involved in another company creating major and massive success. Because usually I wouldn't have listened or take any invitation to look at another company or so. But I think that at that point in time, I was really humble, and that is the key, guys, because sometimes we have to humble ourselves to have a good conversation. And when I took a look at the product, I said to him immediately, I said, wow, this looks very, very amazing. And I believe that this can be the future, literally, in terms of health and healthcare and wellness. And as the days unfolded, ladies and gentlemen, I had the opportunity to travel with a team to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for our first anniversary. And when I tried the products myself with our teams, our leaders from Romania and from the Caribbean, I met so many beautiful people from Thailand, from Philippines, from Vietnam. You guys know, it was very, very powerful. And Mama Sarah, which we will hear in this call, and our amazing Mark Carriaga. It was such an explosion. Over 3,000 or 4,000 persons in an arena talking about how powerful this company is, talking about how powerful our products are. And when, ladies and gentlemen, the pains and the issues and the diseases and the sickness that people spoke about and the personal experience in terms of how iTerra Care has changed their life, at that point in time, I knew that this was the beginning of what would be a major disruptive technology and a company that would change the game of healthcare and wellness across the entire world. I want you to know that as we are on this Zoom right now, we are at the very beginning of what will be the most explosive, disruptive movement in healthcare, in wellness, in harmonious living, ladies and gentlemen. And as a company that has been coming together to create new systems and to bring in new leaders and to create massive, massive markets and stockings and new upgrades to everything that we have seen over the last few weeks, we know that we are partnering with a company that is very serious about the future. So why are we here? We are here to carry this momentum to a different level. We are here to carry this momentum, ladies and gentlemen, to every family, to every household, all across the entire world. We are here to create wellness, but also we are here to give you the foundation and the pathway to create a wealthy lifestyle, because the motto of Prife is to live healthy, to look pretty, and there are many pretty people on this call, I know for sure, but also at the same time, to live wealthy. I want to share a quote for you before we bring on our superstars. And that quote is from Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, the first chapter, the first paragraph, the first sentence, ladies and gentlemen, where he said that thoughts are things. Thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, thoughts are things, and definite things they are when they are mixed with definiteness of purpose and a desire to create the life that you want. Now, of course, you would have heard many variations and versions of that from time to time, but it all boils down to the foundational truth that whatever we think, we become. Whatever we think, we become. Whatever we want to create in our life, whatever we want to create, ladies and gentlemen, in ourselves, whatever we want to create and whatever we define as our dreams and our goals and our success, it begins with the clarity of our thoughts. If you believe, ladies and gentlemen, that you can reach to the highest levels of achievement in this company, be it Emerald, Diamond, or Crown Ambassador, if you believe that, then you have accomplished the very first step, because success is all about your personal conviction. It must start within your mind. It must start within your thoughts. It must start within your bones. It must start within your spirit. It must start within your soul. And this company is already doing everything possible to ensure that all of the institutions, all of the mechanisms, all of the systems are put in place in tandem with the success that we want to create all across the entire world. But the only missing component of that process is people who are excited, people who are ambitious, people who are ready to rise to the next level. And I know that on this call right now, if you are listening to our voice, that everyone in this call is ready. Everyone in this call is ready to elevate. Everyone on this call is ready to climb to the highest level of thinking so that you can be in harmony with what is going to move or what is going to be released in this next phase of Prife and iTerracare. And if you identify yourself right now as the next diamond, as the next crown ambassador within the next 4, 5, 6, within the next few months, I want you to drop a 555 in the chat right now, because it all begins with the decision that you have made. It all begins with your conviction. It all begins with your desire. And your desire is as a result of what you place within your mind. It is Omar Martin that said that our destiny changes with our thoughts. We shall become whatever we wish to become, do what we wish to do. When our habitual thoughts correspond with our desire. Ladies and gentlemen, success is about desire. Success is about thought. And I don't care who you are or what your circumstances have been. I don't care what your situation is right now when you look in your house or you look at the situation of your family or your current financial status, whatever it is, right at this moment is a changing point for you. Right at this moment is day one. Right at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, could be a new start of your journey. Let's rise to the next level and bring on our superstars, our leaders, Sarah and Mark Tariaga, who are very much well known in this company. And it's a privilege to bring them on because they are the pioneers of a new move. They are the pioneers of a global momentum that will be etched in the history of many generations in many, many years to come. And it's because of this couple of which we are going to see, which we're going to hear, that families have changed. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah has been involved in the industry of affiliate marketing for over 30 years. Have worked with some of the biggest and the top companies, have built organizations of over 30,000, 50,000 plus, even in her own company alongside with her husband. Ladies and gentlemen, they have even established an office in Ghana. But when they saw Prife, randomly because of a product, an iTerracare Classic within their house, which they had sitting down there for many weeks, until that situation occurred. And many of us will experience situations where we have no choice but to turn to iTerracare. But until that personal situation of her little daughter, right, that no other medical professional could have responded in a timely remedy, that she turned to the iTerracare Classic that was collecting dust in her house. And in just a matter of days, she was amazed with the amazing success, the amazing change in her daughter. Then at that point in time, realized that what she had in her house all the time was a ball of magic. Now today, she is at the helm. Now today she is at the driver's seat with her husband, creating a global force, a global momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to hear one of the most powerful speakers, one of the most powerful leaders I have ever come across in this space. A lady who is a coach, a lady who is an inspiration, a motivator, a role model, and a mentor for many, many families all across the entire world. Today, they are the first ever fastest achieving sapphires in iTerracare Prife International, but they are on the way very swiftly, ladies and gentlemen, with an amazing organization of mighty leaders. They're on their way to Ruby, to Emerald, to Diamond, to Crown Ambassador. And I promise them, I promise Sarah and Mark that the moment that you make Crown Ambassador, just look across your shoulder and you'll see Dwayne McCarthy. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to jump to the reactions button right now and give us some flames some love, some hearts, some fire. Jump into your chats right now, whatever device or platform that you are using. Type 555 flames, fires. And let's get ready to bring on Sarah Jane Carriaga, Diamond going beyond. I don't see her as a sapphire. Diamond going beyond. Let's give a round of applause. Buckle your seatbelts, turn the volumes up on your device. For the next 30 to 40 minutes, we will hear the most transformation, impactful presentation of all time in the wellness healthcare industry. Bring it on, Sarah. Let's go to the next level.
Thank you, Dwayne. What a powerful introduction. You know, that is mind setting. This is what you call opening the hearts and minds. It is very powerful to hear somebody from, you know who Dwayne is. Is one of the big boys in the industry. You know, big boys, they're so hard to convince, but to hear that from him, I'm so humbled. Thank you, Dwayne, for that powerful introduction. Did you ever learn anything? And that's what you call opening your hearts and minds with what he said. So this is recorded. So if you want to go back to that, you just go back after this is posted in our private YouTube. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dwayne. Give me flames in there. Give me a round of applause there in your chat boxes. So I'm not yet putting myself on a spotlight yet, because I'd like to see all your beautiful faces in there. From Italy, Ray, I can see you there. Angela from Italy, from Alberta, Carol and Bunny from Canada. Everybody from Africa, I cannot see your name one by one anymore. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And I'm so excited to just start this new way of wellness with you guys. Okay, so right now, let me just share my screen, because this is really the start. This is really what you came here for. Okay, so are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Give me hearts in there while I prepare my great presentation. So welcome to the meeting, everyone. So this is because of this wonderful 3 devices why I'm here, and Dwayne was able to share my story. Okay, he already said my story because of my daughter, and this one, this red one is the one at home and collecting dust. Okay, it's really funny how we get started in this. I was not really interested until one day I discovered this is the most powerful machine that we will ever have in the humanity. So for those people who are saying right now that your great wellness is nowhere, I already cut the curse right now, because the great wellness is now here. Do you agree with me, guys? So give me some flames in there. Give me some, I'm just inspired to see you all, really excited, despite some people are very late. So let me just move on. So one disclaimer for these 3 guys, okay? Although we see a lot of testimonies, this is actually the first thing that is very dramatic with the introduction of IteraCare in the industry. It is really thousands and thousands of people have claimed all the benefits. But despite that, the company has a disclaimer. The IteraCare device is a certified household electrical equipment, and it has been certified safe to use, emits no harmful radiation, and all its labels and certification allow its distribution internationally. It's ready. That's why it's exploded all over the world, just that. So right now, I just want to remind everybody that we always rely on the doctors and your healthcare professionals with any question regarding your condition. So any condition we will not be asking you. It's a good thing, because we are not particular on what you are going through, although we are very excited that anything that you feel right now will miraculously feel something different in a great way. Although it's that, we still get back to our doctors, okay? So that would be very clear. So we do not claim that this is a medical device or any other calling any label about it. It's just an equipment, a simple blower that has tremendous benefits, and we have certifications that prove its safety, efficacy, and the certifications and the studies alongside with it. So these are the three: the classic device, the premium, and the pro. So for you guys wondering what this all can do, they have the same function except the functionality of the length of time. And of course, we always talk about, if you buy the classic, that's the basic. The premium is the midway. It's the actually the middle part, the middle kind of these three. But the pro device is the heavy duty device. It is one of my favorites, and you will see later why. So all of these have what you call the terahertz and the 3-in-1 core technology. So this is our scientist Yang Wen-jun, who successfully invented the first terahertz device in the world. He's one of the top scientists in the world. So any one of you who will go through some postings in the eBay or Amazon claiming that theirs can also work, you've got to ask who invented, and you've got to ask the certifications, the conformity, and anyway, you've got to ask all the tests, the medical certification and tests, human clinical reports. This iTeracare that we have right now has passed the strict test for safety, efficacy, electronic conformity, and human clinical reports. So you be careful that you only buy the original from your beloved sponsor tonight, which I want you to be grateful at by inviting you in this wonderful international meeting. All right, so buy the original. That's why we are called iTeracare, the only one and the number one. So this is the certificate of appointment that Prife is the only one that can actually distribute this wonderful machine from the Shine of the Shang, where our Yang Wen-jun scientist is the founder. So iTeracare has 8 years of R&D plus all the total studies, time that it was tested, especially by the clinical test from the Beijing Institute of Science. This is the very the hardest thing to achieve for others who are claiming, because this one we are certified as iTeracare. Okay, so there are many studies for terahertz. In reality, it's just a generic one, but the clinical test exactly and giving us the 5-star, okay, 5-star recommendation and certification is this institute. Once you're certified by them, you are considered the original, legit, and the most amazing in the industry. So we have all this safety accuracy tests. So please, you can have it after this meeting. We can provide you all these things. So this is the new way of wellness. Some people resort to pill right away after having pain. So what we recommend, don't just pop a pill right away. Not that we do not believe in the medical or the prescriptions of our doctors. Of course, we want you to continue with all of these things. But apart from it, we know that taking a lot of pill when you have pain will have a lot of side effect in your body. So there's a way now how to activate the self-healing, okay, in our body is to use our blower. Why is it so? You will find out in this wonderful presentation. So why is it so? According to the quantum model of reality, it is because of the frequency, the lowering of frequency that causes ourselves to have any kind of disease. So I'm telling you, sometimes this is opposite from what we know, that this is all genetics and everything is like that. And you copy actually the diseases of your parents and your grandparents. Actually, in this kind of truth right now, the reality of our body, it's definitely, if we only knew what frequency our body responds to, if you're only able to activate and optimize it, your cell's energy, we focus on the cell, the smallest part of our body, the smallest portion, the cell, and bring its energy and activate the energy storehouse by means of the only frequency that our body recognizes, which is what? It is the terahertz light wave and with its quantum and optical quartz technology. So we can go back to this kind of living where ancient people are born, they age long enough to die peacefully in their deathbed. But right now, which is so sad, modern people right now, they are born, they get aged, they age, and before they die, they get sickness that actually cause a lot of suffering, not just financially, but emotionally to the families of those involved. So we don't want to go back to that anymore, right? We want to go back to our well-being. And the same thing, the world's leading cause of death is actually tremendously expanding. They are increasing every single year. Ischemic heart disease, the first thing, the stroke, and all these things are increasing in millions. More people die every single day, even with non-infectious disease. And all these things can be attributed because of blockage. So when you are suffering, most of us, okay, enroll ourselves to therapies, right? So these are the kinds of heating modalities and frequencies that we subscribe to. And sometimes we pay like thousands and thousands of US dollars to no avail. Why is it so? Aside from these machines cost millions of pesos or thousands and thousands of US dollars, even $1 million can cost this machine. It's impossible for you to own one in your home. That's why you need to buy into the whole plethora of therapy. And actually they only penetrate, sadly, only 2 millimeters down, okay, down your cell level, down your skin. So it doesn't even penetrate the most important part, which is the cellular. So in short, it's just really for relief, okay? So these are the things that we all go through. And good news, this is all that you're ever gonna get with just simply experiencing our blower. So why is it so? So we go now to the principle behind. Hippocrates said that the natural healing force within each one is the greatest force, meaning to say it is not the machine, okay, that is making us well. It is actually our own self and our own body activated. Because every cell in our body is like a battery, according to Bruce Lipton, that if we only know what will make us activated, even though you are in the stage of terminal illness, you can actually, as long as you live, you can actually recover from it, as long as you know what charges your body. So when you have it, you have that frequency, you get that energy. So that is the force, the natural force inside us, which heals ourselves. Okay, it is actually inside us. It is the wonder that how God made us. So this is really powerful. This is a powerful truth. If you're able to embrace it tonight, okay, you are one of those people who will claim, okay, you experience a miracle healing in your life. This is the next big frontier. I'm telling you guys, we are entering a great big truth in medicine, which is energy medicine, according to Dr. Mehmet Oz. This is what you call energy healing. So as these people, okay, the next portion of my talk right now is to share to you quickly what happened to all these people. Okay, these are the people who humbly, and I thank them for sharing their wonderful testimonies to us, and it's all available for us to get, and you're gonna see what did they feel right after using iTeracare. The first one is this guy who had been vaccinated, okay, by COVID vaccination. Okay, he got injured. So after his vaccination, he was crippling like that. So he's like a stroke patient right now, unable to walk after 17 weeks. He had all these ruptures under his vein, and his sores came out. After 3 days of blowing, what happened? He was able to go down the stairs. And then after 15 days, look at how handsome he became and how happy his countenance is. This is an amazing, amazing development. Imagine what he felt after that. It's a changed life indeed. So we go to the next one. It's a paralyzed grandma. She started moving her legs after a few treatments. On the 8th day, look at her compared to the first day that she's not able to move. Her legs are even so bloated. And on the 53rd day, she was able to walk with the help of her cane. So what I'm telling here is that it depends on the person's absorption of the frequency, the way her body would respond. On this grandma's case, on the 53rd day. And today, look at how young looking she is and how she can already stand on her own. And this one is just a life-changing thing for this grandma. Okay, so are you excited yet for those people who are first time to hear this? Okay, this is the most amazing thing. Okay, really so effective also in improving strokes health and blood sugar level. This lady suffered stroke, and look at what happened before. She has deformed face. After that, the face got straightened up. And this couple, okay, this man, this grandpa cannot speak at all because he suffered stroke and cannot move his hands at all. After 30 minutes of lowering his spine, he was able to speak and he was able to move his arms. And this was just a really emotional moment for these people, for this couple. So the grandma, out of her look at here, her deformed face straightened up and so happy after the lowering. And this one, some of you, this is the most common amongst everybody all over the globe. Blood sugar test. Okay, who among here have diabetes? Look at what happened after 10 minutes of lowering. From 201, it was down to 185. It's just a test, but what if you're doing this on a daily basis in conjunction with drinking charged water? See what will happen to you. This is totally amazing. So next one is Alzheimer's. This grandma was able to relax after that, and another grandma with severe osteoporosis with so much pain was able to move from being like a living dead because every move that she made gives her pain. Look at her now. She was able to track cycle, and we were told that she was able to do karaoke already. That's amazing. Okay, so next one for tumor. All tumors is very effectively gone, okay? Slowly but surely with our ITeraCare. Example is this breast tumor from this lady. And another case is Bell's palsy. After 8 days of therapy, it was already straightened up. You see how hard Bell's palsy get better? And this is what happened to this lady. This terahertz is able, okay, to revive muscles and tissues. This is totally amazing. So another one is for aneurysm. 28-year-old aneurysm patient. This is a Filipino. This is Paulo Andrade. He was able to walk after 9 days of continuous and consistent therapy. Look at him on December 2022, how hard his condition is. And his first ITeraCare happened on January this year, 2023. And then after 9 days, look at what happened to him. And look at him down here. He was able to walk. And this one is really a very much real, a very emotional moment for his family to be able to see him walk again. Amazing, right? So that's what you call miracle. All right, next one for rheumatism. So this one, all pains like this, after 15 minutes of therapy, it can be open and closed again. And then for those who are suffering with varicose veins, as wormy as this, is this like your varicose veins right now? Varicose veins are painful. After 2 months of lowering, look at how young looking the legs are right now. Amazing, right? Next one is carpal tunnel and sciatica, okay? So pain relief, total pain relief from the doctor. So this is Dr. Valeriano, and we are so amazed, and we are very thankful that she gave her testimony. You can actually check our page that we will recommend to you at the end of this session. So after 5 days of therapy, her sciatica pain is gone. You know what? She just told us that she was taking really high dosages of pain reliever and has gone through so many therapies worth 300 to 400,000 pesos to no avail. She can no longer go back to her life. And after 5 days of therapy, her sciatica pain is just miraculously gone. So after 5 minutes, she was able to open her hands on her first try. And right now, she's no longer in need for anti-pain. And she's been actually reporting that she can already stand up with her high heels right now. Look at how her life is back. So this amazing guy here is Mike. He's having a hard time to put his hand up without pain, but he was able to lift it. His hands after 15 minutes of lowering. Amazing, amazing, amazing development. Okay, so paralysis due to a diabetic foot. Look at how hard this case is. Usually this case is subject for amputation already, but look what happened from day 1 to day 5. It just changed. all his veins and all his capillaries just got back to normal. It resonated with his cells, okay? And after 15 treatments, that's actually 3 times a day in 5 days. Okay, that's around 15 to 20 minutes therapy in just 5 days, doing all the protocols. Look at what happened. He was able to save his legs. Next one is the thyroid nodule restoration for the normal thyroid activity. This lady got her thyroid nodule smaller after 10 therapies. And this lady to the right, okay, one of my most favorite testimony, because this is none other than myself last year, okay? So this is one of the reasons why I cannot stop raving about it, and I do not really care what people say, because you know your own testimony cannot be debunked by anyone. So you know what happened to me? I was just trying my luck during the time, and I promised myself after I have proven. So I took a photo of myself, and 8 days later, after 15 to 20 minutes therapy with iTheraCare, I do it twice a day. I had a significant lump reduction, twice to thrice a day. So actually, during the time that I first tried it, I noticed that the symptoms that caused my great discomfort, the severe migraine, the anxiety, severe mood swings, the fatigue, the brain fog, and aside from that, the falling hair, they're all gone. So right now, I feel so normal as usual, but this thyroid nodule, I have not been taking any kind of prescription. I was just taking the normal pathway to natural healing, because I'm an advocate of that for such a long time, and I'm gonna tell you that this really works, okay, together with the right discipline, of course. All right. So next one, who among you wants to lose weight? Guess what? This is now your ally. Those who want to have sexy bellies, look at that. Just have to blower it 15 minutes every single day. How about tighten your face? Look at this and make your face more lightened up, your dark spots reduced. You just have to blower your face 15 minutes every single day. Look at this grandma and all these ladies. They're really young looking after using iTheraCare for their face. So skin problems, look at the before and after of these psoriasis patients and all these babies and this 3-year skin disorder, they all got better in different time frames, okay? As you can see, you will have to really take note and document all the things that happened to you. And as per these people, they did. And look at what happened. The iTheraCare actually helped, okay, became a catalyst for their self-healing. Look at that, so wonderful. So next is for red eye. Look at this guy with red eye problem. Not only that his eyes are nice already after 5 days, he became even more handsome. Look at that, okay? So if you want to be more handsome, more beautiful, go start your terahertz treatment right now. So next is glaucoma. Look at that development. This is crazy. Next one for the infected eye. This baby is my favorite. Why? Because this is our own daughter, our youngest daughter. Okay, her eyes was bitten by an insect, and she swam after that and got infected by chlorine from swimming, and her face got so swollen. Okay, but the thing is, she wouldn't want to be blowered with hot setting. So good thing that at that time we already had the Pro, okay, device, which has the cold setting, and that is the first time I ever used the cold setting for her. Okay, because I just heard about it from some people that it still works even the heat is not there. So look what happened after the second day. I noticed a swelling. On the third day, the swelling was produced. Okay, some pus came out from that swelling. So this is actually how I understand the healing manifestation that will happen to your body. So whatever you feel after your terahertz therapy, these are all positivity results. These are manifestation, okay, explaining that your body is starting to respond to terahertz. Your body is starting its journey to self-healing. The only way to do that is to excrete the bad things inside. You don't want to take it in. You want it out, right? So never be afraid for those manifestations. In my case, this was my first time. I got freaked out, actually. As a mom, you will really get freaked out. because imagine the pus coming out the eyes, right? But look at what happened on the 4th day. She was able to smile. The swelling suddenly subsided. And then on the 5th day, 6th day, and today, this is actually after the 6 days, the 7th day, she got so normal without any topical ointment, without any antibiotics. I'm telling you, as a mother, I can say this is my ally for my family. I'm so glad that this machine, I will never have to be very freaked. I don't need to be freaked out whatever happens to my family, because I know this is going to happen. This manifestation, this healing, faster as I can imagine, can happen to my family. And of course, I'd like to recommend it to all the mothers and fathers and all of you guys here who have family. This is what we need. So next, for COVID, this is so effective. This lady is Aida Patana, having severe COVID. After 40 minutes, she was able to, 40 minutes of therapy, she was able to breathe by her own, and she got well after 2 weeks. And Eddie Luong, who has an unknown severe respiratory disease, who was in ICU, got really better and more handsome. Amazing recovery. Breast cancer, 30% lump reduced, 90% pain relief within 22 days of therapy. So this is the studies, and I will show you more later. Next is colorectal cancer. Look at this, cancer-free after using Iteracare. And I was told that he was given only 6 months. Okay, I will debunk what I said a few presentations ago. That he was given 6 months. Not 2 months, 6 months to live by his doctor. And you know what happened to him? He even experienced a heart attack, okay? And to the point that his heart has functioned only for the 25%. But this one, I don't recommend that all of you do, but just for the sake of his story, he decided, okay, to just follow the terahertz frequency therapy and use charged water to gain back his health. And you know what? After he did the therapy, he's still alive right now. And this is why I so believe that the terahertz charged water is so powerful if we only know how to change the way we drink. So with this, I am totally convinced that any kind of disease can respond, okay? Because this one is a terminal one, but he's still alive up to this day. Thank you, Lord. So next one is ascites. This lady is suffering from abnormal fluid buildup. Look at how big her tummy is. After 7 weeks of lowering, her toxicity found its way to the belly button. As a healing manifestation, it went out in there. And as you notice, this basin has a lot of bubbles because they have to put, okay, they have to put a detergent because it smells so foul that they had to put detergent to endure that. After 3 months, look at how happy this lady, and she's back to her normal life already. What an amazing, miraculous thing that happened to her. Okay, so next one, for kidney failure. This is really nice to hear, but of course, everything takes a lot of dedication. Okay, so these guys have been in dialysis, and at least, you know, their creatinine, the most important thing about their therapy is that their creatinine level, which is so hard to lower down. The result is the lowering of creatinine level from 7.18 to 4.41. The same thing with the other guy here, from 8.2 to 2.8. So both guys were able to regain their urine function, and that is a sign that their kidney is going back to its natural state. It's getting normalized because their urination is being normalized. So next one, a three-year-old girl with meningitis and sepsis. Look at her before Iteracare. She's dying, literally cannot be accepted by the hospital already. So we know her pediatrician, she's a friend of a friend. And after 2 weeks of using Iteracare, you know, her pediatrician was so shocked with the development. She noticeably improved, was able to eat, and was able to stand up. And look at her right now. She is so amazing. This is one kind of testimony that that says any kind. Maybe some of you may ask any kind, as long as her body and she is alive, okay, her own body responded well. So look at this. It's really miraculous, a truly effective one for her life. This is really, really great. So now I'm going to tell you the personalities that are recognized using. So Dr. Cristio is actually very popular in the ancestral acupressure point therapy community. So look at him with his clinic using the IteraCare as a medium of therapy. This is amazing. So next one, there's a lot of things also that happened all over the world, wherein there are therapy centers that were put up in China and India and COVID therapy centers, because our IteraCare is actually very good, okay, for lung function, to bring back our lung function. Okay. So how is it so? According to Hippocrates, not me, but Hippocrates, how heat can help turn our immune system on. That is an amazing thing. Heat up your body and your immune system will turn on. This is wonderful, because where will you get the heat? None other than a safe one, right? So this is one thing that is done by all people 25 centuries ago. Next principle, if there's a way to heat also the bones, there is something that our bones can do that makes our diseases, all diseases, treated. So this is now the explanation why when we recommend IteraCare, we don't even ask what is the situation. We only find out after they have been relieved of all the things that they feel from their situation. Aside from that, Albert Einstein, the great scientist, said the future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. And we are in this era now. How exciting is that? So why is it so? Our terahertz, okay, our IteraCare has 3-in-1 core technology. The first one is the terahertz. Okay, this is now the frequency that our own body resonates with. So this is the one frequency that our cells recognize. And this is the one, terahertz is the one that activates the healthy and the sleeping cells, and in the process eliminating all the mutating cancer cells and free radicals. Why is it so powerful? Because it has quantum energy that goes with it. It generates the scalar energy and increases the energy field around our body. That's the reason why we become extremely different. We feel different right away after we have a therapy, even just a few minutes of using it. Aside from that, we have the wonderful optical quartz. This is the one that amplifies frequency. So we're very particular about optical quartz because we have been using optical quartz frequency devices in the past, but using the manual one, it is actually more powerful because it is combined with terahertz and quantum this time. So optical quartz is the one responsible for your body, other parts of our body responding. Aside from if you are focusing to do therapy from one area, you will also notice that parts of your body also feel better. So the core component of this optical quartz is actually, it has minerals and it mimics 1/4 of the sunlight's energy. So this is the one responsible to strengthen the auric fields in our body and opens our energy pathways. So what is terahertz particularly? Because this is the frequency that is the star of the night. Okay, in 2004, US government named terahertz technology as one of the top technologies that will change the future world. This is actually in the middle, the sweet small spot between the radio frequency, microwave on the left, and the infrared to the right. So this one is used in medical and aviation. All these machines cost millions and millions of US dollars. It is actually most impossible from before to own one terahertz device. But good news, we have it right now at the tip of our fingers. So the one that is called by the American scientists, the wave of life, by the Japanese scientists, light of life, by the Chinese scientists, God's wave band, is already available for us to own, each one of us. So just imagine having the correct vibrational frequency that the human cells respond to. This is really mind-blowing. So the resonance, look at this. What is resonance? So this 512 hertz is not able to move those balls, but when he changed to 440 hertz, without touching the balls, it moved. That is what you call resonance. It is applying the same frequency that your body will have, will respond to even without touching it. So just like this guy, he applies frequency. For those of you who want to understand what frequency is, he was able to break the glass, okay, without touching it because it already matched the frequency of the wine glass. Amazing, right? So the terahertz resonates the same frequency as the normal human cells. It generates 100 millions of vibrations per second. So it's able actually to move even the almost dying cell. So what happens when it moves? Our body lights up. This is our aura being lighted up, being captured by Kirlian photography, just like how it captured the light in the raw apple and the raw tomato. So this is how you feel when your body feels better, your aura or your energy increases. So this is what happens in our body. Our normal cell is actually having voltage that's 80 to 100 millivolts. Because of these elements, bad diet, stress, radiation, emotional stress, our cells weaken. And that's a start of inflammation. That's where radiation, stress, and acidity, when you are not able to control that, especially when you hold a lot of time with your screen time, with your phones, and all these electrical materials outside, and all that stress around, it weakens and weakens and it weakens us. And the inflammation will get even worse. So we go to the abnormal state up to 5 millivolts. So just imagine this is half-life, okay? As long as, don't even worry, as long as the person is still alive, okay, there's a way. All you need to do is just to charge it with the terahertz energy, with the scalar energy and the optical quartz. It's going to go back our cells, which is the basic unit of what we are targeting, all right? It is going to go back to its optimized state, to 80 to 100 millivolts. And this is where you feel all the pains and symptoms are gone. So aside from that, there is a miracle with our spine. So what happens when you lower your spine with terahertz? Your stem cells that are dormant and sleeping is going to activate, and they're going to come alive. They're going to wake up. And you know what stem cells do to our body? Its job is to repair, to regenerate, and replace sickly organs. You know, in the layman's term, what are these stem cells all about? These are like embryo cells, or what we call baby cells, who do not know yet what they will become. They are stored in your body, in your bones, in your thigh, and in your stomach in the most huge quantity. So when you blower, you always have to target your thighs and your stomach as well, aside from the spine. And what will happen to your body? Because of these stem cells, when they awaken, because of the terahertz frequency, once it captures the part of your body that is weak, for example, it is your heart, it is going to decide now to go to the heart and become a new heart cell. Amazing, right? So that is the reason why you're starting to slowly have a new and brand new heart, brand new kidneys, and brand new eyes, brand new brain, name it. Whatever your body needs, your stem cells are going to activate and go to that and regenerate and replace that. Amazing, amazing, amazing capacity of our body, right? So what are you waiting for? If you activate this and do this on a regular basis, what will happen to you? You will get younger. So now we have decoded already what makes us younger. So the benefits of heating the body, look at this. And the best of this is the powerful painkiller capacity of our etheric care. So two main functions: to actively find and protect good cells, actively find and eliminate bad cells. And I'll show you all the benefits to eliminate, activate, increase self-healing, clear meridian, improve microcirculation. Even the smallest of the capillaries, it's able to get through it, regulate glands, removes body humidity and blood circulation. All of these things will be slowly addressed, depends on the response of your body. And of course, we always recommend discipline is also important. So the blockage is the main cause of body pain. And this is the one that causes us inflammation. And guess what? This is the 5-star quantum value that was given to us. We are certified 5-star by the Beijing Research Institute of Chemical Technology. We have 62 clinical reports against, okay, and these diseases, okay, the number one of that, the causes of all the diseases, most of all, is inflammation. And because we are given the 5-star value, any kind of disease related to being inflamed, and almost all diseases are related to that, can be addressed. So now it explains why so many people respond. Okay, we're not anymore. We're almost really, why are they responding? Really, this is really mind-boggling because of our 5-star quantum value against inflammation. So in time, your body is going to go back to its normal state. So we have all the necessary papers to that. So as you can see, all of you here, these are the copies of that research from the Beijing Research Institute of Chemical Technology. Such an amazing company, Prife. So this 5-star is against is best against various inflammation like rhinitis and etc., all discomforts, blockages, and great for making yourself more beautiful. So these are all the peer reviews that you can find. Okay, you can do all your researches, but these are all the frequent diseases that that we encounter every time. So that's cardiovascular pathology, thyroid function, neuroscience, in the effect in stem cells and DNA, cancer and DNA, for coronavirus, name it. I'm telling you, this is really the age of frequency healing. So charge water with Itera Care. So drink Itera charged water right now. Change your lifestyle and bring it back to your optimum state. Because if you use terahertz charged water, what's going to happen to your blood? It's going to go back to its normal state wherein it becomes so oxygenized. Why is it so? You will notice that you will drink a lot, you will be able to drink a lot, and it would taste better because of the linear positioning. The molecular structure, actually, from being clumped, it becomes linear, and that's the reason why you will feel that you are more hydrated than ever. So this is the reason why I'm so excited to drink water every single day. So this is how it changes. Look at that, the blood structure from this clump. So if you're able to use the plastic, make sure it's BPA free. And I'm going to move forward this and show you what happened to the blood. This is what happened to the blood. Look at that, how beautiful the blood is. So all of these things will happen to you if you change the way you drink your water together with your therapy. Amazing, amazing, amazing result. So another lifestyle change: never use your hair dryers anymore because it can give you radiation, insomnia, and Alzheimer's, and etc. So just use your hot air blower, which is the most hair friendly. And the thing also, it has also the capacity to grow your hair. All right. So there are some people, including myself, I can also attest to that, that my falling hair, okay, is already gone. And some people have grown their hairs naturally as long as there's still hair follicles, okay? All right, so how do you use Itera? The water, you can energize your veggies. For your pets, I'm telling you, this is all the plethora of the people that can actually, of all the animals, okay? I'm sorry, I got distracted because my wonderful husband just arrived. So right now, these pets are really, 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 frequency, the terahertz frequency friendly. They look for it. And as you can see, the cat here, look at what happened. Even the bird here. Okay, it's so amazing. Okay, next one. Okay, let me go to the next one. So if any one of you is an avid fan of all these, okay, I'm not saying don't do this anymore, okay, but this Itera Care, 1 hour is equal to 10 times acupuncture, 20 times cupping, 30 times gua sha, and 40 times of massage. So just a counter recommendation: if you are pregnant, don't blow directly. If you have menstruation, don't blow directly, but you can blow around. Do not blow directly with the stent. Do not blow directly with the pacemaker and with the titanium implant, because this will deflect the frequency, okay, and it's going to make make your device, okay, it might ruin your device and ruin also the part there because it can capture the heat easily. So you just have to blow her around, okay? That's the one thing that we have to tell most people. So then this one, don't blow directly to open wounds and fractured bones. And those with implanted lens inside the eye, do not blow directly but around. We have blowing guide to help you. Okay, we'll be giving that to your respective leaders and get it from them. Special reminders for conditions with numbness. Always check if there's numbness on the surface of the skin, so to avoid burns. So these are all the examples that can possibly have numbness. So just take note of it, and please be aware before you do the therapy. Check out if there's feeling, and if there's none, the recommendation is you have to really blow her at least a foot away. So next is these are the meridian points that you need to do before you do the direct therapy to the point of pain. So this is very good to open the energy pathway. And as you can see, there's a quartz in there. Look at this. Look at this. This is now the special feature of our iTera Care. So don't ever drop your device. Otherwise, it's going to break your optical quartz. So radiation test, look at this radiation test. Did we have the certificate of conformity that it is 0 radiation? Look at this test. Beside the cooker, it's 1000. When it's already put away, look at what happened to the test when it's the Pro. Okay, the Pro has the light. As you can see, the radiation is still 0. Amazing, right? Okay, so we also have other product lines. So 7 Wonders and Ion Shield, but this one is the Pro, the Premium, and the Classic is our major ones. And as a product liability insurance coverage, because Prife International is a legitimate company protecting our rights as users, we have $1 million product liability insurance. But you know what? No one's going to be able to use that, because right away, in just a few minutes of blowing, everything is actually addressed. Okay, so we are so grateful that our product really talks, and we are so grateful that our product you will really be very proud to really recommend this to all your families and friends. So this is 100% safe for babies and elderly, and you don't need special skills to use that. All you need is to plug it in, just like what happened to me. The first time I used iTera Care, I didn't even know what is inside. What I experienced is a great relief from everything that I'm going through, a great relief from my child's high fever. The following day it's gone, even though I didn't know how to use it. So this is so easy to do. All you need is just be consistent and be positive in how you use our device. Amazing. So this is what we want. Not only one iTera Care device per household to bring life to every home. What will happen is that every single person will have one unit for himself, because no one is ever going to be sharing one because of the therapy that it gives to every single person. So for you guys to get more information, how to really send the right information to your friends, you can kindly follow the Terahertz and Quantum Revolutionary Technology and Therapy page for more direct to the point information. Okay. So the phenomenal growth, this is really amazing. The reason why you have to really be speedy in how you relate and how you really call your friends quickly, because we have the phenomenal growth. This is really mind-boggling, life-changing, fastest record amongst all the MLM companies all over the world. So this is actually just 10 months in 10 months. Okay, so we are already set up, so all your businesses will all be okay, because actually after you become well about something, you will never stop yourself sharing about it. And what's amazing about it is when you share, you'll get bonuses. Prife is giving so much for those people who are kind enough to share the opportunity of healing and opportunity to change lives financially to everyone. So thanks to our wonderful board of directors, Sir Casey, Dr. Stephen Lai, who's our group vice president, Dr. Jimmy Chong, our Stephen Lai is the group president, Dr. Jimmy Chong as our group vice president, and chairman AC Go. The four of them really friendly, big brothers of ours, really have a heart of networkers and really can tell what we need. We are so blessed to have them as board of directors, and we are so blessed to have Prife in our midst. So why is it so? It is hard to beat. That is the very reason why, even though we have our own company, we already saw the opportunity before it's obvious to many, so that we'll be able to bring our friends and family and the beloved community of all the network that we have built through the years, almost 30 years, to this irrelevant competition. We are still in the pioneering stage. The product works like magic. That's why in US, they call it the magic wand. Here in the Philippines, we call it the miracle blower. The product is a necessity. I'm telling you, this is the one that every household, every person must own, even over great newest kinds of cell phones. This must go into priority in the budget. Aside from that, you can get a lot of return for your investment for your health. This is the perfect timing to do this. It's pandemic proof. During the pandemic, Prife rose up for the generous seamless compensation plan. Even wherever you are in your country, you can have the results that we had in just a few months. The market is magnanimous. The sky is not the limit, all right? There's no limit in your mind, all right? So just have to embrace this wonderful stage in your life as we pioneer this wonderful mission globally. So are you excited with this? I'm going to stop sharing for now, okay? Because I want you to experience, okay, the wonderful compensation. Who among you are excited? I'm going to very quickly, okay, share everything for you. Okay, so give me a strong flame there and the clap there if you have been excited by our wonderful product, because I am going now to show you how to earn. Who among you are excited how to change the way, okay, your bank account is? All right, so amazing, right? So I'm also excited. So let me just go to our business part. All right, so right now, okay, let me show you now our Prife business plan. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to change the way you earn daily? Oh my goodness, this is a daily thing. So some people may say, I don't even have money right now. Guess what? I will not believe that thought, because of our daily income. You know, all these excuses, okay, cannot be bought by me, okay? We will never buy anyone who says, I cannot do this because this is only for rich people. I cannot do this because I cannot hear any excuses, because anyone who is serious to change their life, there is always a way. So if we always say, if there's a will, there will always be a way. But if you really plan to fail, okay, you will always have excuses. So right now, let me introduce to you the wonderful plan. And simply put, it's just a very simple one, and the one that is really great amongst all plans in all of the networking or in the MLM industry, direct selling industry that we know. I guarantee you, because we're almost 30 years in this industry and we have never had this record-breaking income for many of our team members right now. That's what I'm so excited about. So how to get in? So the Pro, Premium, and Classic. So as you can see, okay, the prices are all in US dollars. The reason is because every region has its own pricing, okay? So this one is the US pricing. Why is it? Why did we choose the US currency right now? Because we get our commissions in US dollars. So we will be giving you accordingly after this in your group chats, the amount that is available in your region, okay? So for Pro, it's 3,800 US dollars, Premium 1,140 US dollars, and the Classic is 380 US dollars. We always say, I'll get back now to the closing, that if money is not an issue, get the Pro. If money is not an issue, go get the Pro for the ultimate experience. Not that the Classic has none, Premium has none, but of the different types of of the things that we have encountered. So Pro has had all the results for those things that are really, really amazing. All right. So, but nevertheless, if you buy Classic, you aim for this, okay, for the Pro. So I've already told you about this outstanding features of our company, and you will have to always say these things out of experience. I will never be able to say these things if I've never experienced this as of now. So me and my husband, Mark, who has been really supportive of me from the day one, because he's the first one who believed in this vision that I caught, we can say to you that every bit of the choice that we made is worth it. So how do you enter now? You enter in 3 ways. You can enter as a silver, invest first in the lowest one. In US dollars, 380, Philippine peso of 18,240. For gold, you can get 1 premium, or the equivalent of that is 3 IteraCare Classic. It's 1,140 US dollars or 54,720 in Philippine peso. For the diamond, it's either a choice of 10 classics or 1 pro. That amount is 3,800 US dollars or 182,400. You see, these 3 favorites of mine really is the life-changing device that will get into your life. If you know how to leverage on this, you will be shocked what income you can get in just a week's time or probably days. So how to join? So for every unit that you buy, there's a kind of point value. For silver, that's 200 points. For gold, 600. For diamond is 2,000 points. Okay, so there's 6 ways how to generate income. It's just very plain and simple. I'm going to do one by one of each of this. And what we want for you is to make money work for you. If you have no money right now, all the more that you have to make money work for you. This is the reason why we are changing your mindset from having a job alone or having your own self-employed business. You're a professional, or you have your own particular business that you own. This is one business model that you want your money work for you and earn while you sleep. Is there something like that around? Yes, there is. This is the kind of business that you're looking for. So income distribution. So Unilevel is 100% goes to our wallet, 100% cash. From your income, from your binary bonuses, your sponsorship, level pairing bonus, and matching bonus, they're subject to 80% cash and 20% product points. So the first one is direct sponsor bonus. Let's tackle that. For silver, for every person who signs up under you, you get 200 PV, and 10% of that will give you $20. For gold, 600 PV point value, and 10% of that will give you $60. And for diamond, 2,000 PV, 10% of that will give you $200. What if this happens to you in a day? So nobody can tell me now that he cannot be able to have money in the quickest possible time. Amazing, right? And then aside from that, you have the product points voucher. Every silver person whom you sponsor, you get an additional product points. So, but these points go to your redemption wallet. They cannot be converted into cash. So when somebody signs up under silver, you get $70 right away. For gold, you get 240 US dollars, and for diamond, you get 1,000 US dollars product voucher. What happens with these points? These points can accumulate in your bonus redemption wallet, and in time that is ready to be redeemed according to the pricing in your region, you can get another unit out of your product points voucher. Amazing feature of our compensation plan, right? You have a little inventory, or you have the chance to have all the plethora of our products, because different regions, you can redeem different kinds of products. So the next one is the group pairing bonus. So this one is applied from the 4th level onwards, all right? So what happens to the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd? You earn something from that, from the next one that I will discuss with you, which is the every level pairing. So this one is a good example how we take care of the company. So this one, the criteria for this is for you to have a 4th level downwards. And all of these will be counted up to infinity because we have a strong leg retention. So we mean to say we do not have any flush out like any other company's binary systems because we are a hybrid one. So our points will just accumulate down there as the people come into place. Okay, so just to give you an example is this: if you're like gold, because gold are entitled to 10% group pairing bonus, silver is entitled to 8%, but in our example right now, you are gold, for example. So example that you have 50,000 PV on your left group and your right group, you have 10,000 PV. What happens here? You get 10% on the lower, or what we call the bonus leg of yours. This one, the right leg, 10,000 PV times 10% will give you 1,000 US dollars supposed to be. But because you are gold, you are having a daily max out income. For silver, you're only entitled for 300 US dollars. And you are gold right now, you are 900 US dollars. You are going to be getting 900 US dollars out of this computation. So this will match with 50,000 PV minus 9,000 PV is 41,000 PV. And this is going to be used on the following day, okay, on the computation of your points. As per what will be the result the next day, you have 41,000 PV to be matched with, okay? So what is exciting about this, it is going to be retained strongly along the way. So, but if you become a diamond and you have the same kind of points, what happens is you get 12%. And as a diamond, you are entitled for 3,750 per day, per account. So you get 1,200 US dollars. And in return, you're going to have yourself computed minus 10,000 PV and you get 40,000 PV. So in the single day that all these things happen, there is a time that the company will make a computation. So at the 12 midnight Asia time, Philippine time or Malaysia time, there will be a system, okay, system maintenance. Okay, this is the time that our bonuses are calculated. And then after that is finished, around 1 a.m. onwards, good news, all your money is already in your bonus wallet. Amazing, right? So you can plan your business on a daily basis. So now we go to my favorite, because this one does not require you to be silver, gold, diamond to be able to get 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 US dollars income, name it. So what we call every level pairing bonus. How does it work? So this works like a barbecue stick principle. So for example, you first level got silver and the other one, their left leg got silver. This will match and will give you $80 or 4,000 pesos in Philippine money. Second level, you got another diamond. But what if this diamond is not your direct? He is only spilled over. Will he still be included? The answer is yes. That's the reason why this is my favorite, because this one works with teamwork. Okay, what if your upline is so kind to put people under you, and most of the time it is the left leg, because all of our first directs are positioned on the left. I repeat, all our first directs are positioned on the left. So we have a strong leg workout on our compensation. So this diamond probably is the first direct of somebody put under you, and it actually matched with your silver friend. This is giving you $80 as well. So diamond, silver, they are not the same match, will give you $80. So next one, third level silver, diamond will give you $80. Fourth level, diamond to diamond. What happens? This is going to give you 800 US dollars per pair. So fifth level, you got diamond to diamond, another 800 US dollars per pair. And what if somewhere along up there, a silver upgrades to diamond? What will happen? The system will compute again and give you back your 720 US dollars. So my question is, what if this thing happened? You encoded all these people in one day. That is the reason why you can actually predict how much money you want. Okay, you just have to work doubly hard because you already found the opportunity that you have been waiting for, and that opportunity is in your hands. How you will use it, how you're going to call your friends speedily to be under your team. All right, so it's about leadership. All right, so let's execute our leadership so that our friends will choose always to be under you. All right, so this one is actually amazing. You can predict how much income you will be having. So this one also goes up to infinity, up to the million time. This is totally amazing. So silver, gold, diamond, you also don't have a maximum daily, what do you call that? You don't have a maximum daily limit. You can actually have as much every level pairing as you can. So next one, my favorite as well, because this one, even you have one leg active, even if you have one direct active, you will certainly earn something. So if you are silver, your first level, just imagine if they earn something from group pairing income, you will earn 10% of your direct income from group pairing. So what if she earns 1,000? Then you get 100 US dollars right away to your bonus wallet. Another thing is the direct of your directs. Okay, the first level has its direct, you still get 5% of their earnings. Third level is the direct of your second gen, 5% of your earnings as a silver. That is crazy. Fourth level, all the directs of your third gen, 5% still. Just really amazing, giving so much for what you have invested. But if you're gold, you are deeper. On the fifth level, all the directs of your fourth gen, you get 5% more from their group pairing income. And on the, if you're a diamond, you get sixth level, all directs of your fifth gen, 5% more. So as a bonus summary, this is what you get. I just want to let you know the sixth way how to get your passive income while sleeping is the uni-level bonus. So the only thing that you have to do, because we are actually in a proper business, we're in, your business expenses are just so lowered. You don't have any staff to pay for, any business office to pay for, but only yourself. We are only required by the company to maintain $30, okay, which is equivalent to point value. So every maintenance that we get, we are also paid. So if you have your directs right now and make sure that you get them really as fast as you can, you'll get override up to 4 generations. So as you can see with our diagram here, okay, what you see right now with me here are the equivalent money in Malaysian ringgit. So if you happen to have one directly sponsored person and that one direct has 10 people down his family hierarchy. When you say family hierarchy, these are the people from your direct, the direct of your direct, and the rest goes on. So if you ask me if the placement is included, no, it comes with your direct and all of his lineage. So if you have one person with 10 people, okay, maintaining in that line, you are having override up to 6 generations. If you have 2, having 10 people, 8 generations. If you have 3, having 10 people active, 10 generations. But what is really your goal? Your goal is actually to have 8 active directs who are maintaining and help them to have 10 people under them in their family hierarchy or in their direct personal sponsor group. Down the line, you will get up to 20 generations, okay, of percentage, and we get 3% of the total, okay? So each person maintaining 21 PV, and the total people on that generation multiplied is what you get for 3%. So look at this. So there's only 2 things that you should be thinking of. The first is just think of 2 people. First 2 people that you help, and make sure that they exponentially spread out down the line. And your goal is up to what? Up to 20th generation, they expand. You know, this is just the example of the perfect matrix, meaning perfectly done situation. I'm not talking about this is possible for every person, but it is. If you are really serious, you can achieve something like this. So just imagine, bottom line, if you have this perfect match in time, you'll have a total of 1,048,576 downlines on the 20th generation. You've got to see the total of this sponsoring network. This network of 2,097,158 will give you 1,321,204.50 US dollars uni-level paycheck that goes 100% in your bonus wallet. All right. So this one is our potential income 1 year, 2 years, 3 years from now by taking care of our group. This is really mind-boggling. This is my favorite. Why is it so? Because this is the inheritance income that we are waiting for. As fast as you can, if you develop here and you maintain your great leadership and humility, okay, you are going to be, we are going to stand side by side with each other and say that it really is an equal opportunity. Even if you don't achieve 1 million, a quarter of that is still amazing. Amazing, right? So how does uni-level bonus work? These are all the things. You are entitled for 4 to 20 levels, allows you 3% of total PV. It follows family hierarchy, and it has extendable generations, okay? So your direct personal sponsor group maintains 210 PV each of its family hierarchy at the minimum, all right? So this is the calculation of all the things that can happen to you if you multiply yourself at the power of 2. This is going to be your community or your network in time. So this is only the power of 2. How much more if this is power of 3, power of 4, of power of 5? And you know what? This unilevel is actually preparing us for the greater things that can happen to us to become soon the crown ambassador. So the structured strategy is the main account. This one is one of the strategies, but not recommended for all. If you may, some of you can actually copy this, but this is the one that we recommend. All right. So being a 3-star manager is actually our goal. So how does it happen? All because of your 2 directs having 2 directs each, and those 2 directs having 2 directs each. So this starts from being a 1-star, which has the only one that has time frame. If your first direct achieves 10,000 points in just 1 month, and your other direct achieves 10,000 points in 1 month, this is a group teamwork thing, then you become a 1-star. So our mindset is to accumulate as many 1-stars underneath, because if they're plenty, if they are fashioned like this is going to be your 3-star setup. Amazing, right? So 3-star manager has a lot of benefits. Even if you reach 1-star, the company has something for you. The company is giving you one-time bonus when you become a 1-star manager, an additional $300 US. If you become a 2-star manager, additional $600 US. 3-star manager, $900 US. Sapphire director, 1.5. Ruby director, 3,000. Pearl director, 4.5. Emerald director, 6,000. Diamond director, 8,000. Crown ambassador, 16,000 US dollars in your register wallet. Just so amazing. So this is the company's reward for all our leadership. So aside from that, we also have the profit sharing, giving us a 2.1 total bonus from gross global sales if you achieve the directorship, starting from Sapphire director, who's having 3 stars underneath that are 2 people. So you get 0.1%. For Ruby director is 0.2%, having 3 direct 3 stars. For Pearl director, 0.3%, having 4 direct 3 stars. And the next one is Emerald director, having 0.5%, 5 direct 3 stars. And Diamond director having 0.5%, having 6 direct 3 stars. And the most of our, this is what Dwayne has been saying, we all want to be, you and I here, to become crown ambassadors, having all your direct 3 stars, 8 of them that you prepared for unilevel. This is actually the result of what you're going to be doing. 0.6%. And if you're the only crown diamond in the world, you're going to enjoy that percentage from the 2.1% total global bonus gross. Okay, so but this one comes with qualifications. You have to achieve that for every month, and all of these profit sharing, if you have achieved the qualifications, will be collected and will be given this coming January in Thailand in our 2nd year anniversary. So we hope to see you there and be one of the people who will receive the profit sharing. So all of your money, the profit sharing money, will be reflected in our own dashboards. So this is also another structured strategy. I'm going to skip with this. All right. So I just want to let you know our Bangkok, Thailand amazing incentive tour. For all the details, please contact all your sponsors. All you need to do is gather all the points. So just spare me from the number 2. The number 2 qualification, this is going to give you 3 points. Okay, so we're going to renew this copy. It has already been changed. All right, so the second qualification is actually 3 points. So how is it so far? This is really an amazing time. I just want to thank you for being so patient tonight and so excited. And I would just like to invite right now, because I know he's here with me, and I'm really so honored to be sharing the stage with him. All right, so I'd like to please call, okay, my partner, okay, my wonderful partner all this time, my mentor as well, my upline as well, okay, because it's been really there for me, also mentoring me, but at the same time, the first one who believed in me. You know, he is an icon in this industry, and he is just really so humble to really be sharing everything, all these things together with me right now. So are you ready right now? Okay, so can I call you, please? None other than Sapphire Director, soon to be Emerald, okay? This month or June, okay? None other than Mr. Mark Caryaga. Please unmute.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I just came back from an offline meeting. And first of all, I want to congratulate our amazing Sapphire Director. She said that she's moving up already. So I'm one of his number 1 supporter when in terms of that. Hi, Dwayne. I know you're very excited. And everyone, I think Dr. Was is also here. All our our new leaders from Africa are here. From Italy is here. And I just want to tell you right now that this business is really amazing. I was sharing to a pastor a while ago. I said, we've been in the business for almost 3 decades of network marketing. And what inspires us every day to wake up is knowing that somebody out there, in terms of health, in terms of their health, this device have helped them already. Because one of our leaders just shared a while ago that there is a woman, an husband and wife. They're very, very rich, and because of cancer, you know, the stomach already has growths, has tumors. Okay, he was not able to go to the loo for 2 months already. He's we call it the problem in defecating, or in short, poo. You cannot poo. Can you imagine if you cannot poo for a day? You are, your head must be really heating up already. But this woman for 2 months, and they spent so much already cutting the stomach, cutting all the intestines and everything, and yet to no avail. And one of our leaders said, blowered them, and they're very rich before, but because of the sickness, they're no longer had that money. So they just purchased a classic. Too bad, right? But you know what? What is amazing? Just today, Bernard, I know Bernard is watching right now, received a message that the girl, the woman, poo already twice today. I said, wow. You know, it's really amazing. It's really amazing. This product is amazing. Even without an income, probably this would be the best product ever without commission. But you know what? What's the bonus? It has amazing commission. It has a very lucrative game changer commission. If you are one of us, like us, hardworking, focus for the next 30 days, you know what? It will be crazy. Like us, me and my wife, we're really enjoying. Okay, and that keeps us going right now. We are enjoying because we've seen the result. In terms of our health, we've seen it the result in terms of income. And many people right now, like a while ago, one of the distributors, just today, one leader just bought like in peso, 1,000,000 peso. Can you imagine how many product is that? How many families would have that product? It's amazing. This is a game changer. So I believe right now we just have to run with it and focus. Okay, the key here, don't stop. Keep going until you're successful. If you're tired, don't stop. In life or in this business, if you're tired, just don't stop. You only stop when you are already successful. So with that, it's a short message, but we're praying for your success. Those people who are very serious, we are here for you. You can consult us anytime. Blessing to everyone. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Fire Director Mark Carriaga. Thank you so much. Thank you
Not
so
for
much.
long.
Not for long. Actually, we're not wearing the pin anymore because we have been
Not for long.
not for long. All right. So just watch out and you'll be the next in line. So right now we've come to the end of our presentation. So we're not going to have breakout rooms for tonight. All right. So we just thank you for everybody who has been here. So of all of you who has questions, you can fire away right now. Kindly please raise your hand and we'll be answering your questions right away. So we'll be entertaining 5 questions for tonight. And please just take note, only questions. Okay, if you have any great things or any comments, we'll just be happy to see it in the chat box, but we will entertain 5 questions from our audience. So please, any one of you who has that, can you please raise your hand and you can unmute yourself, please. Okay, so who among you, you can actually ask your question right now. Okay. Any frequently asked questions, anything that you want to know about how to use, availability, we can answer it right now. Okay. So counting 1, counting 2, counting 3, counting 4. So I think this presentation is so nice. You have no questions at all. All right. So anyway, probably all of you, yes, availability from Annie Lim. Okay. So I'm going to ask, I'm going to answer that, the availability of the products. In Philippines, we have what we call the stockists. The head office does not offer anybody who goes there to buy directly because we have stockists where you can buy it from. So what we recommend is, in our case, it's the Pasig stockist. It is located in AIC, Burgundy Tower, and will give you the the address if you want to go. And there's a lot of mode of payment for every country. Most of the time in our in-house country and in our personal one, we accept cash. But availability outside, it is better that you have to transact over the top-up link. So one of these things will be you will be having a training for this, the back office training, how to transact, and all these countries that you can find out there in the US. Most of the stocks are available for every stockist. Okay, so we are fastly growing. Okay, but not to mention that some countries are still not available. Then we can have it done manually from our end here. So how is it possible to have a stockist in Qatar? May I know the requirements? Okay, Miss Blaze Haiti. Okay, thank you for that question. I'll be sending you the qualifications, the PowerPoint presentation that is given to us by the HQ, and we will see in there. So because it's quite detailed, this needs to be sat down together with your sponsor. Okay, ma'am? Thank you so much. What type of crystal is used in the iTerracare? Okay, most of you are so afraid to show up. Why don't you, Miss Gareth and Michelle Forbes? Okay, I want to hear your voice. Who among you is Gareth? Can you please unmute your mic? Okay, where are you at? Okay, what type of crystal? It's called the optical quartz. All right, optical quartz is how we call it. But we are so particular about it because we are really so in love with our past products in our previous company, which is in that quality. That is the reason why we know that the technology that Prife has put into our device is really powerful. All right. So you're welcome, Blaze Haiti. Okay. Thank you, Madam. From Emmanuel, how does this product takes care of leukemia? Okay, now that we are talking about medical protocols, I will not be answering on the medical standpoint. I will only answer you that everything that your doctor recommends as per the management of leukemia, you have to follow and you have to do so. What we recommend is you add, okay, the terahertz therapy in your everyday routine. So as I've explained that how the terahertz, the optical quartz, and the quantum react with your body, how does this product take care of leukemia? It's simply making your body withstand the stress and give it back the self-healing ability. Okay, because somewhere out there in your blood, it has no capacity anymore to produce the healthy red blood cells. So when you give the terahertz therapy in your body, it will slowly, respond to that, and you will be the one to really prove it. Because most of the people who have all these, because leukemia is one type of a blood disease, a blood cancer. That is one kind, one type. So according to the studies, that the terahertz can do a lot of great things, in these cases. All right. So that's it. That's how far I can answer you. It is not really, we are not claiming that the device can heal, but it is your body responding, getting in its original shape of self-healing, slowly but surely. All right. So for more information, we invite you to get hold of our page at terahertz and quantum revolutionary therapy page, and maybe become a member of our miracle blower community. Okay, so with that, I'm going to end this wonderful meeting. I'm very honored. I'm so honored to be with you all. Thank you for standing with me up to this point. Thank you, Dwayne, for giving us such an explosive introduction. And right now, I just want to give everybody a shout out. We are so here. We are here to really conquer the world and give the mission of self-healing to everybody. Okay, so please stay tuned to all of our group chats so that you can be updated on our latest shout outs. Okay, so we love you guys. Thank you for being here. This is going to be recorded and watch out for it. So with that, thank you so much, and be a blessing to be a blessing. Okay, we love you. Change lives with our Prife International.
Woo-hoo! Yeah. Let's
We can now unmute right now. Hey, everyone. So please, okay, who among you are running for 3 stars? Now it's going to be the meeting after meeting. This is not going to be included in the recording anymore. I'm going to stop the recording.
All right.